backyard picking freaking berries. Awesome to have freaking berries. Remember this? When we was a kid, you just sit there and just pick berries. Go in the backyard and pick berries. Yo, now that I'm retired, man, I done slowed down and I'm starting to pay attention to like stuff I'm interested in and stuff I would like to do but never did because I was always concentrating on work. I was one of them guys that was always stressing out about work because, you know, I'm all about taking care of the family, and that's what men do, right? That's what men do. And, you know, sometimes we forget that, you know, while everybody's hustling and bustling, everybody's hustling to try to, you know, make all this money, and there's a reason why you're trying to make all this money, right? You're not just trying to make all this money just to buy things, right? Just to buy, you know, nice cars and you know, big houses and stuff like that, right? The whole point is to make enough money to where you can stop running on the hamster wheel so that you can actually live your life, you know? Because that's what you want to do. You want to live your life. You're not actually living your life working. You know, we're so conditioned to believe that we are born to work for somebody's corporation, right? And the school puts us through, you know, their indoctrination so that we can go work for their corporations, right? And we forget that, you know, all these people that own these corporations, they're out in their backyards, right? Picking berries and growing organic and doing all these things because they have so much free time, right? To actually do the things they want, right? Like Elon Musk, right? Think about this. Elon Musk, right? His parents, you know, they had an emerald mine, right? I'm in my garden. See, look, me, I got food. I still haven't figured out how to harvest this. This is like a sunchoke. Anybody know? It's a sunchoke, right? Let me show you. These are called sunchokes, right? They're perennials, so they pop up every year. They're tubers, right? They're related to the sunflower plant. So I planted them in my backyard, right? Let me show them. The leaves look like this, right? They get pretty tall, right? They're tubers. They're like potatoes and stuff like that. It's food. I got food in my backyard everywhere in my backyard. I got food, but I have not figured out how to harvest it at the right time to, you know, reap the benefits of all this food. I got thousands. I can sell this. I got food in my backyard. I can sell this, right? But it was because I was being lazy because, you know, the only thing on my mind was work and doing my business and get to the point where I can really actually pay attention to this stuff, right? You know, but now I can pay attention to it. Now I'm like, I got food. The tubers that I planted are actually they're called sunchokes. They're actually healthier for people who are diabetic and stuff like that, as far as like processing fiber, carbs. You eat them like potatoes. You can eat them raw. Like when I figure out how to harvest this, I can pull this out of the ground and just eat it. Wash it off and eat it. I can fry it. Anything you can do with potatoes, you can do with this. And the thing is, it's native to the Mid-Atlantic area. I don't know why we're not eating it. If you plant this in your backyard, once I get it right, I'll figure it out. But if you plant this in your backyard, you'll never have to buy potatoes again. You eat something that got way more nutritional value than potatoes, right? That you plant once and it's prolific, but it's prolific. So once you plant it, it's in there. So you gotta watch out. You gotta cut it, and you know, if you don't want it no more, you know, it's like bamboo almost the way it grows. But that's awesome. That's free food, man. I'm gonna figure this out, right? Right now, I'm collecting berries. But if y'all know when I'm supposed to plant this, I'll figure it out. My dogs love this. baby right there. Other baby. You know, you gotta give him someplace in the backyard to roam about. This is just one section of my backyard. I'm in America, by the way. This is America. I'm in Maryland. All right, just keep in mind, I'm not in. This is not Africa. All right, this is in America. All right, but yeah. I'm gonna collect these berries I got. People be destroying these places. Like, man, berries? People go to the listen, I got this cup full of berries. People go to the grocery store and they spend freaking $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9 on these damn things. And I got all this in my backyard. So between this and I've been growing on my backyard, I got all sorts of food on my balcony. That's what I'm into now. I'm into growing food, being sustainable, practicing what I preach. Every aspect of my life, you know, I'm trying to improve, you know, my health, what I eat, everything, right? So now that I have the time to do it, that's what I'm doing. But, you know, I really probably could have been doing this while I was working, to be honest. But I just noticed I got the time to do it. I got the time to enjoy this, you know? And I want everybody to have the time to enjoy. And you know what? In Africa, this is how it is, yo. In Africa, it's a slower pace of life, so they don't realize it. They don't realize when they come over here what they're getting themselves into. I got butterflies and Jones. What is this thing just doing its thing, girl? There's a dog. I already know what she wanted to do. Nope. But yeah, you know, in Africa, you know, they move slow. You can move slow like this, you know, because you don't have those bills. You don't have those reoccurring monthly bills that stress everybody out. That's what all we're doing. We go to school, get hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of debt just so we can get in the rat race and pay bills. Think about that. And then we go on vacation to places, right, where people are chilling in their house, living a moderate life, right? They don't need a bunch of fancy this, fancy that. They're chilling on a little small piece of land they got. Most of everything that they own, they own, even if it's not a lot, right? They own it. Keep that in mind. While we stressing out off loans, because we live in a society where, you know, everything's debt, everything's, you know, loans and things like that. These people, you know, they own their stuff. In Africa, mostly everybody own their houses. So the poor person in Africa still owns an estate. You know what I'm saying? It's still, well, for the most part, not everybody, but you know, for the most part, the average African owns an estate. You know, stuff that we would envy over here. They have land they own. They don't have to pay taxes. You know, you too can have that for yourself. You know, you can go get a piece of that. You know, and you know, enjoy yourself and still be an African American, and you know, you can be an African American anywhere. You know, we African Americans, we're global. We can move about. We travel all around the world, right? And we've been traveling all around the world. So why can't, you know, when we do travel, we travel to Mexico, we move to South America, we do all that stuff. Look at this. I got this. It's like coming down. Man, it's pretty. I can stop and appreciate this type of stuff now. My dog enjoys. That's a pretty dog. This is supposed to be an American Bulldog. This dog ain't got no bull in it. No nothing. No pit, no bull, no nothing. She's soft. I can't count on her for nothing. Just nothing. She look good. That's it. Honestly, I've been thinking about exploiting her on YouTube for money. No bull. I've been contemplating. I got the time to do it too. I might just do that. You know, maybe stick her in front of something and have her eat it and look cute, or you know, there's all sorts of stuff you can do. That people are just doing just little things and making all sorts of money on YouTube with their pets. I might just exploit that dog, seriously. But I think I got enough. I want to take all of it, but I mean, damn, there's so many right ones here. It'd kind of be crazy not to. So you gotta get them joints like that. You gotta get them like that, you know? That's it right there. All right. I think I got enough. You know, I like to plant things that brings bees and stuff like that. I got bumblebees and stuff like that. Let them propagate, and then they'll propagate and pollinate all my vegetables and stuff I got there. I'm gonna turn my deck. I got all sorts of plants. I plan on making a food forest. That's my thing, a food forest, because I know that's something that we used to do. That's something my grandparents used to do. So let me get back to, I remember growing up, because I grew up in the DMV. I grew up in Black America, right? This place right here, we're everywhere. Like, everybody I know has been black. Everybody's black. I mean, there's white people here, but you know, I'm lucky enough to have been able to grow up around black people. And I remember when I was young, all our grandparents' backyards, they had they had freaking food, man. They had food, right? We slipped up, man. We slipped up trying to be like the European, right? They ain't got it like that. They don't do this. We need to get back to this, right? Look at all this food I got back here. I just gotta not be lazy and figure out how to harvest it. But you know, at least I know it's a perennial, and I don't never have to do nothing. I did the hard part already. I planted 8 bulbs. My entire backyard is populated with this. If I don't cut my grass, my entire backyard is populated. We be populated with these things. I gotta watch out. That's how prolific it is. I got a watermelon down here too, but I got a very viney situation here, so I don't know if they're gonna grow. I got other stuff. I got other food. I had grown corn once. I didn't know what I was doing, right? But I'll be trying stuff, but this time I'm gonna get it right because I got the time. But yeah, but anyway, I just made this couple of blackberries, whatever. So I'm gonna go in there and watch. You gotta vinegar, lemon, lime, wash it out. You know what I'm saying? Don't just eat the shit off the tree like we did when we was kids. We probably should have washed it, but we didn't. But that's what I'm about to go do now. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. You know, we got to get back to this. Growing food in our backyards, any little space. Even if you got a deck, grow food on your deck. Even inside your house, you can grow food in your house, just like people growing, you know, y'all growing that other stuff in your house, right? If you can grow that, you can grow foods in your house, you know. Get some, go to Dollar General. They got those cheap planters. Go get some dirt, put the dirt in there, put the damn seed in there, put some water in there. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And then you get the little doohickeys and get the 2-liter soda bottle, freaking put a hole in that joint, fill it up with water, turn it upside down, stick it in there so you ain't gotta think about watering it. You know, if you can't water the damn plant, right? There's all sorts of ways to have the automatic watering system just to get something. You know, the things that you eat, right? And a lot of the stuff that we buy at the grocery store, our vegetables, we can grow that with the parts we chop off that we don't eat. We can just grow it. We be throwing away money. I'm telling you, you really think about it, we be throwing away money because you know they robbing us. You know they robbing us in these grocery stores, so we can fight back that way. That's something we can control, right? You can get these towers where you can grow a whole ton of food in a really small space. Get a little light to put over the light so that you know you can make sure it's getting what it want. Invest, go to Home Depot, invest a few dollars. You'll save yourself a ton of money. You'll be eating fresh. You know what you got in your stomach, and you'll be supplementing your finances and your diet. Anyway, that's all I got to say. This is Afro Think Tank. Learn something. I'm out.
Panyongusa pani wana ina ye, pomeringana. na yisanya muna ye oma we yekele sokina pe no wa ngasina